using or the way in which they're saying them. Only about 10% of people admit to carrying a lucky charm, with the vast majority of people saying they're sceptical at the ability of charms to attract good luck. But we wanted to discover if we really are a nation of skeptics, and what it would take to convert even the most hard-headed cynic into a believer. Earlier in the week, Emma was trying to change people's luck by giving them what appeared to be really lucky charms. And boy, did her 2 volunteers need it.
Draw a red card from this pack. Do you think you'd be able to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
That's not very lucky, is it, sir?
Will our second volunteer be as unlucky?
Okay.
Throw me a 6.
A 6, okay.
6. Concentrate on it.
Yeah,
if there was an opposite, a 1 would beat it, wouldn't it?
And after Emma gave them both a charm, their luck really did seem to change.
Okay, so there you go. We have a lot of red balls.
Right.
And only 1 blue ball.
Okay.
Select the ball that you think is the blue ball.
Oh, wow!
Hit a ball. Open. Open your eyes.
Ah!
But how did Emma affect this almost instant change? Was it A, by training them to think lucky? B, by using a trick bag? Or C, by subtle hypnosis?
Let's try it again.
So let me try it again, okay.
Because I want to make sure that you know that this energy is happening.
Okay. Wow.
Amazing. But can we do it again?
Lucky blue ball. Open your eyes, sir.
Wow! Oh, I'm definitely keeping this.
Well, sorry luck fans, because the answer was B. In the flick of a switch, the bag went from blue balls to red balls, or soft-boiled eggs to hard-boiled eggs. Because look what happens when Emma forgets to change it.
Your head. Whenever you're ready, smash the egg.
Okay.
Oh, shocking.
My luck's in it.
There's no evidence that lucky charms actually make you luckier. However, for some people, they do make them more optimistic about the future. And for those people, they're probably no bad thing. We're now just over halfway through the quiz, so it's time to see how you're getting on. If you've scored 7 or 8 so far, you're doing great. Keep it up. If you've got between 4 and 6 correct, then you're on the right track. And if you've got 3 or less, then it's time to start paying closer attention. Now let's carry on with the quiz. When dealing with experts like hairdressers and builders, it's very easy to place your trust in their authority, even to the point of ignoring the evidence that's right in front of your own eyes. So lots of people have been to a hairdresser, had a cut they're not happy with, but still been charged for it. But now imagine being served by a people watcher. What would you do? Emma attempted to turn hairdresser to see if her 3 volunteers would fall for it just because they were told that she was a professional. We interviewed them after their cuts, and by the sound of it, they all seemed pretty convinced.
I think she's done a great job, actually. Basically, what Emma done make my hair wild, and I think she did pretty well.
She put a lot of layers in it to graduate it in.
She's done something where she's really chipped into it and worked away at the back, so it's a lot easier to style. She made some layers up here, and also as well some down here.
But bearing in mind that Emma has never cut hair before today, how did she manage to pull it off? Was it A, she didn't actually cut her hair on their heads, B, she had a crash course from an expert, or C, she just started cutting and hoped for the best?
I can tell we've had some highlights here.
And to help you decide, here she is in action.
Oh, it's really nice. Yeah. Can you see at the back? It's all been pulled in there. Your hair's just nice. Just so we're just going to do a quick dry, semi-dry kind of cut.
We are not training yet.
Hang on, didn't she just remove that hair from her pouch?
How long have you lived in England a long time?
A couple of years.
And do you like it?
Enough to...
Can you see the back of your hair?
Yeah.
Can you see here?
Yeah.
We've laid it off.
Okay.
Okay, and when we put some products in, I'm going to mess that up just a little bit.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course, do whatever you want.
Because of the money, I was 18, 19, my friends all coming home with loads and loads of money. And I
True.
was 25 weeks.
I have to say, right, you know, until I
Well, the answer is A. She only pretended to cut their hair. Simply by sounding like a pro and dropping the occasional clump of pre-cut hair, all three volunteers left thinking they'd got a really good deal. Until we told them, that is.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. I'm actually really shocked with that. She's a good actress. Seriously, because I really believe she got something.
Remember that anyone can claim to be an expert. The important thing is to trust the evidence in front of your own eyes. And if it doesn't feel or look right, say something. Would you describe yourself as a charitable person? If so, what influences you when you give? You might think it's all to do with the nature of the charity, but we wondered whether it might also have a lot to do with the type of person asking for your money. Earlier in the week, the team were out collecting for our fake charity, Help for the Needy. But while Pretty Sarah looked the same, Jack and Emma tried the sympathy vote by getting a little larger and a little older. But which of them collected the most money on the day? Was it A. Jumbo Jack, B. Elderly Emma, or C. Sexy Sarah?
Help the needy. Couple of jokes, you know you want to.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, could you spare any money for the needy? A few pence? Very kind. Thank you very much. Anything will do.
Well, after a fairly equal start, Sarah slowly but surely started pulling away. So much so that people were even bypassing the other two to get to her.
Wow, brilliant.
So why were they doing it?
The first person, I didn't actually realise what it was doing. It was only until I got to the fat dude and I realised he had a badge on. If all three of them were in a line, I reckon I probably still would go for the pretty girl. I think some people probably are subconsciously prejudiced without actually realising what it is they're doing.
Change for the needy? Thank you very much. That's very kind.
Their parents wouldn't have changed my feeling to give money at all.
Try telling that to Fat Jack and Elderly Emma.
No, I didn't notice it.
Well, the simple fact is that even if we don't realise it, we're all a bit prejudiced towards people who don't fit the stereotype of being young, slim and good looking.
Thank you very much. Very kind. Thank you.
A fact that advertising companies have known for years. And the winner? Well, hands down, it was C. Young, slim Sarah. Looks like Emma needs a facelift and Jack needs some exercise. So if you're raising money for charity, it doesn't hurt to have a young, attractive woman collect for you. And just in case you're wondering, all the donations to Help for the Needy have gone to children in need. Everyone knows that you smile when you feel happy, but some psychologists think the reverse is true, and that forcing your face into a smile actually makes you feel happier. We decided to test this rather strange theory with the help of a group of volunteers, a professional comedian, and a handful of pens. Sarah set out to try and make two groups of people feel happier or sadder just by using some rather strange outfits. After dressing them both up, she showed them each the exact same stand-up routine, then asked them how much they'd enjoyed themselves. As predicted, the happy group had a good time.
I see these signs on the back of trucks which say, if you can't see my mirrors, I cannot see you. Whenever I see that sign, I immediately run onto the back of the truck, and if I can't see his mirrors, I start unloading / stealing his stuff.
He was good, yeah. It was hard to tell because we were concentrating so much on not dribbling.
I tried to laugh, but because I got the pen in my mouth like that, I had to go like, which I'm still doing.
Whilst the others, which we'll call the sad group, didn't find the experience quite as enjoyable.
I hate scary movies, you know. We all hate scary movies because they're frightening, like Friday the 13th, Cujo, Chucky, they're scary. But I'm a diabetic, so Charlie and the Chocolate Factory scares the bejesus out of me.
Quite interesting, but some of his jokes fell flat. I think maybe it might distract me from the comedy because I was